The African Democratic Congress, ADC Edo State, has allegedly accused the All Progressive Congress, APC, Edo State chapter over the attack on the ADC secretariat situated at Ogbelaka, Benin City on Wednesday. Speaking with the African Democratic Congress Party chairman in Edo State, Honorable Kennedy Odion, in his words, he described the incident as sudden and unexpected.
Unfortunate that our democracy has resorted to this level. This is not the Nigeria we all bargained for, and this is not the type of government the people want to see. When you're in a democracy, democracy is a game of number. Everybody is allowed to participate. The freedom of association bill is still in force. Because the last time I checked, I have not seen where that law has changed, that we don't have right to associate with whichever political party that we want to associate with. So I actually closed from work yesterday as a normal official hour by 4 p.m. thereabout. Even at about 6:30 p.m., I still use this route where I was coming from my private business office. It has not happened as at that time. So the news came, distress call came at about 8:04 p.m. last night from eyewitness who lives around here that the building is on fire because the smoke was actually everywhere. I believe you have assessed the place. You can see the level of damage that they have actually done. So they got the resistance from the people within the environment, who are also a sympathizer of Nigerians that have been manhandled by the administration of the government of the day. So they came. I don't know, the law could have run against them if they have stayed more than the minutes they did, because they would have been captured by the people who are already angry with what they are doing. You can't be ranting that there is not going to be opposition in your state when you are not the owner of the state. Nobody owns this state more than the other. Everybody, we are co-owner of the state. Nobody is more adult than any other person. Violence, intimidation cannot stop the people from making their choice. You can't stop people from being dissatisfied when you are not satisfying them. They have the choice to decide what they want to do. So for us as a party, we are not taking law into our hand. We have visited the event, the occurrence of yesterday. All the security agencies are aware. We are calling on the international community, even the government itself, to make statements, because they can't tell us that they are not aware. They have been saddled with the responsibility of protecting life and property of the state. So if anything go wrong, security-wise, is the accountable officer. They are the one to be responsible. They are the one to know and they want to say what has happened. So that is exactly our position. So we are calling them to bring those persons to book. They are not ghosts. They are human beings, and they don't live in the air. They live on ground. So the security agency cannot pretend not to be aware of what is happening in our state. So we are calling on the international community, the federal government also, to look at this matter critically and see to it that no stone is unturned.
The All Progressive Congress, APC State Chairman in Edo State, Chief Jared Tenebe, explained that he is unaware of where the said secretariat is located, saying that the All Progressive Congress is currently busy on the online registration of the party in preparation of the coming election. He also suggested that ADC may be having internal crisis.
If they are directing the crisis they have within their party, they are possibly affected, they are fighting and has to do with their secretariat, I think they should check themselves, because APC is a disciplined party. APC is a party that is focused on doing our e-registration now, because we have a lot of parties that are collapsed into our party. So we are doing e-registration now to advance the people. So if they are discussing all of that, that means they don't know what they are saying. Naturally, I won't even want to respond to them, because I don't want to have anything to do with people that has to do with so many gay. Because I see APC as a gay party because they go leading the party. Obaseki is in that party now. Atiku is in that party. So I don't even need to mention their name. Peter Obu is in that party. They know about his son. So when you see family of gay people coming together, I don't have to respond. The point is, ADC should look inward. I don't think we have anything to do, because they are not a threat. if they were a threat, but they are not a threat. So somebody who is not a threat to you, what do you need to do? You use a sledgehammer to kill an ant? We don't do that. APC right now are busy doing registration because a lot of parties have collapsed into the APC in Edo State and in Nigeria. So what we are doing now is e-registration. So we don't even know whether there is any other party existing. Is there another party in this state? We don't even know whether ADC is existing in Edo State. The party we know exists in Edo State is APC, APC, and APC. In fact, there is no ADC in Edo. I think the only person who is in ADC in Edo is John Odigi Oyegu and Osumbo. Those are the only very tired leaders that I know are members of ADC in Edo State. And these two people that I mentioned now, Osumbo and Oyegu, we have an axe to grind with them because very soon we are going to reach out to them to pay us the money they are owing us, because from when they were members of APC, when they achieved all what they achieved in APC, they never paid dues. And we have calculated those dues. They are a huge sum of money. So very soon we will visit them to come and pay us that money back. But I said one time that we have promised 3.5 million votes to the president. I said, if my hand will be an impediment, I will cut it off. If it's my head, I will cut it off. So we are not seeing any impediment. So we are not even carrying out anything. So right now, we are doing registration. We are mobilizing people for INEC registration. We are mobilizing people to do our registration, which are swollen to what we never even imagined. So we don't have that time to even look at people who are not serious. So we don't know what they are talking about. So they should check themselves. Maybe they have internal problems. Maybe they have a fight within themselves. That's what happened to their secretariat. Where is even the secretariat safe? I don't even know where that secretariat is. We don't know what they are talking about. They should just face their own and leave us. As we have taken over the state, this state will have this state for a very long time. So if there is any other party who is trying to do opposition in this state, they will do that opposition for a very long time, because we are not ready to leave government at the center and even Edo State and in all the APC states. Our governors are working well. You can see what the governor is doing in Edo State. And what the governor is doing is what is campaigning for us. And that is why they are worried, because when you see a governor performing like this from first year, you will know what you will see for 8 years, for a period of 8 years. And if we do what we are doing now for a period of 8 years, I can tell you that the people of Edo State will still give us the mandate for another 8 years. That person will finish his own and still hand over to one of our person for another 8 years, because we are doing well. That's what has been happening in Lagos. That is what has just happened now. And that is what Modeopaolo is setting. The way the president set Lagos is the way the governor of Edo State is setting up Edo State now. And it's going to continue to be like that until maybe the end of the world. So we don't want intruders to come into this state in form of gay party coming to state and say they burn their secretariat. They want to go and arrange their secretariat put fire just because they want to divert attention to themselves. That's what they have just done. We know all of this. How come nobody saw fire? Nobody saw anything. They are just ranting. We don't even know who the chairman. I don't even know who the chairman is, because he must be an inconsequential person. So they should not call our names, because we don't want problem. But if you bring problem, there is no problem. That's what you should know. And the 3.5 million vote we promised, Mr. President, we don't want anybody who stand on our way will make that person the way.
Busuyo Joe reporting for PFM Global TV.